Today we are going to discuss about hybrid safety, how to be safe while servicing hybrid vehicles. In this module, we are going to discuss about electrocution hazards, high voltage wire harness, and possible injuries caused by electricity. Let's start with power cables. Insulated cables are used for high voltage transmission. All high voltage power cables are well insulated with 4 layers of insulation. The conductor is covered with the initial insulation, then mesh conductor and final insulation. On the top of final insulation, we get a corrugated tube. The mesh conductor is used to insulate power cables from the metal chassis electronically. The high voltage circuit does not use the vehicle metal body as ground. Instead, a separate ground wire of high voltage is provided from battery to all components. The battery and components are also insulated from vehicle metal body. A high voltage circuit flows through the high voltage power cables only. So, only the low voltage circuit, for example headlamp circuit, that uses the vehicle metal body as a ground. Only the low voltage circuit current flows through the vehicle metal body ground. So let's discuss how the high voltage supply is controlled. The high voltage supply is controlled by system main relays or SMRs. The SMRs are controlled by hybrid vehicle control ECU or HV CPU, and it is controlled with a 12 volt circuit. Therefore, if there is no 12 volt supply, the high voltage cannot flow and the hybrid vehicle cannot turn on into the ready mode. For easy identification of high voltage components, all of them are labeled with caution high voltage message, and power cables and connectors are color coded with bright orange color. High voltage safety. The high voltage safety is compromised by two ways. One, insulation of high voltage circuit, and the second one is cutoff of high voltage circuit. A case or cover is provided for each of the high voltage components: HV battery, inverter with converter assembly, MG1, MG2, etc. As explained earlier, the high voltage circuit is electronically insulated from the vehicle body. To prevent the possibility of electrocution, the Power Management Control ECU or HV CPU automatically cuts off the high voltage using the system main relays. When it is necessary to cut off the high voltage, for example to service the vehicle, it can be done by removing the service plug grip. Types of injuries caused by electricity. Two injuries have the potential to occur while servicing hybrid vehicles. Number 1, electrocution. Number 2, burns. Electrocution can occur when touching high voltage components. Due to insulation malfunction, high voltage can flow in non-high voltage areas of electrical devices, such as inverter with converter assembly. In this case, touching the inverter can cause electrocution. Situations where electrocution occurs. Electrocution caused by high voltage never occurs unless a closed circuit is created and current flows through a human body and high voltage circuit. There are two possibilities. One, high voltage parts are touched when high voltage insulation resistance has decreased. Two, both the positive and negative side of a high voltage circuit are directly touched. A short circuit can be created in high voltage components and cables. If using non-insulated tools, this creates arc, causing burns. Let's have a review of the topics what we have covered so far. With how many layers of insulators the high voltage conductor is covered? The high voltage conductor is insulated with 4 layers of insulation. The high voltage wires and components are insulated from metal body. True or false? What are SMRs? What are the types of injuries caused by electricity? Injuries caused by electricity are electrocution and burns. What are the situations that can cause electrocution? The situations are touching one side of high voltage circuit while insulation resistance has decreased, directly touching both negative and positive side of high voltage circuit,